feels like a similar vibe going into
Hmm.
how I feel like the Knicks were the hot topic at that point when they faced the Hawks in 2021, I wanted to say it was. And the Hawks kind of just caught them by surprise and took them out in five. Like it was quick work. Kind of feel like we're in a similar
Are we
situation
getting
here.
a back Atlanta pick?
I'm taking Atlanta.
Let's
I,
go.
I'm not convinced with New York. I'm sorry.
Make the case. Make the basketball case.
Atlanta has figured out the defense. They didn't have it figured out right after they traded Trae Young. Like that didn't magically make their defense good right away. Like they were very bad right after it, actually. Now the defense is figured out. I trust Jalen Johnson as the help of their offense.
I do
And they
too.
have just a bunch of like Nikhil, this career year from Nikhil, special. They just have a lot of guys. And that's the type of shit like I think that can beat the Knicks. Just a bunch of guys who could get it done on any given night versus a team that has like five that you're confident with, and that's really it.
The biggest thing in Atlanta's favor is that they have the defenders to bother Brunson with Jalen Johnson and Dyson Daniels. I just kind of question, are they going to be able to generate enough offense? Because the Knicks have a ton of guys as well on the defensive end, which we mentioned. Like they just built their team around how many long wings can you have? So the fact that they have Bridges, Hart, and Ananobi to throw at those guys, I think it
I just
might
don't
just
think any of those guys are a good matchup for Johnson besides Ananobi, though. I think Ananobi's like the only guy I trust
Yeah.
on Johnson, even a little bit, because it's
I,
just a size
I'm
thing.
the Hawks
Go
just
ahead,
don't
Ryan.
have enough besides that point to like score. And while they may slow Brunson down, like Cat, while he is who he is, he can score. And you would think that Bridges or Ananobi will be able to trade off on games that they score in because usually one of them has a good game, one of them doesn't. I lean Knicks, but I don't love either side here, but I'll go with the Knicks.
Yeah. The one thing on the Atlanta side of this, because I was very, very tempted to take Atlanta in this series. The one thing that I sort of came to was like Jalen Johnson, as Beck said, I think he's a great offensive hub. He's been awesome this season and he's been very consistent, which for a guy his age, stepping into a role that he hadn't been in at any point in his career, to be that consistent was huge to me. This is a perennial all-star looking forward. This is a full-blown star. My thing is, in a playoff setting, I'm a little bit concerned what the shooting will look like for Jalen Johnson. And for Nikhil Alexander Walker, this is another guy who's never been in an offensive role this big. And
That's
I
exactly where I'm
and
at.
I'm just
That
a little bit
that
worried
is
that
it.
scaling them up might not have the same effect in the postseason that it did in the regular season. And
Mm-hmm.
that's the only thing that's holding me back from the upset pick in this, because I really do think Atlanta can give New York a lot of problems.